Well, it's all in the title, really. It's all about driving and all about clubs. So it's all about the social nature of building up a club and then offering challenges and then working with your club members and then basically winning those challenges. Challenges either set explicitly by the player or they're done by our server end, so it looks for people that are in and around the same sort of level as you and makes it so you can actually beat the person that's just in front of you. So it's about leapfrogging and continually progressing. One of the first things you'll get asked as soon as you boot up the game will be, would you like to create or join a club? So if you've got friends who've already created, then you can just go join theirs, or you can create your own, set up the rules, get it going, set up the livery and the look of the club for yourself, and then away you go.
Our story is about a new hero, Delson Rowe, who kind of happens on an accident and is trying to rescue people from it. And during that action, he realizes that he has superpowers. And this is a huge problem for Delson because this organization, the Department of Unified Protection, is now going to try and chase him and any other people with superpowers down. Part of the infamous universe is developing your powers and making choices about how you're going to develop. So even the choices he makes in the story will alter the way the powers behave.
We've started building a new engine with the beginning of the project. We call it the Disrupt engine. So we reused some of the best bits from our other engines, but we mostly built new tech, new tools. And our goals were two main goals, and one was to increase the dynamism in game, create more chaos and more response to the player, and put them really in the driver's seat. And the other thing we're trying to do is to connect players in different ways, in new ways of playing with other players.
You wanted system hacks?
You got me in.
Well, I think for us, what was great about the story is that it's really relevant to our lives today. We're all hyper-connected, we all have our cell phones, we're all feeling that we're getting more and more wired, and we thought that was a story that's resonating with everyone.
We must say no more.
To be honest, really, at the beginning of the conception, we never thought about the console or how powerful it could be and stuff like that. It was really about, all right, what is Thief, what is the franchise, why people are still in love with this franchise after all these years. So the next gen is really, for us, it's a question of immersion. You really believe in the universe, you can touch the texture, I mean, you are in the universe. This is the next gen for us.
Dying Light is a first-person open-world action survival game with day-night cycle. It's first-person, so it's in your face. It's open-world, so you're free to traverse the environment any way you like. It's action survival, so you really have to step your game up to survive. You have to use your brain, your agility, your strength. The game is story-based, but there are lots of missions like side missions and dynamic encounters. Dynamic encounters is the system that we've developed that creates situations just for you. So each playthrough is different. We have this pool of hundreds and hundreds of events that can play out but just don't have to. So we base that on many factors like your level, your health, the condition of your weapon, the state of the world around you. So there are lots of things that can happen. Really is an open-world sandbox game, so each playthrough is different and each playthrough is interesting.
The degree is arbitrary, the definition's blurred.
The setting for The Witcher 3 is the Northern Kingdoms are in a state of chaos. There's a power vacuum, and a lot of kings, smaller kings, are vying for power. At the same time, in the south, there's this army called the Nilfgaardian army. They're attacking the north because there's a power struggle, and it's unstable. And these guys are like a big, powerful, empire-type force, and they want to go and take it. So that's kind of the backdrop of it. And depending on what you do, there's going to be possibly dire consequences that might happen 25 hours later in the game. So you got to be careful about the kind of choices that you make.
What are you doing? Killing monsters.